brushing. You do this before you wash a client's hair. What happens is you're stimulating the scalp and you're helping to release any dry skin on the scalp, any product buildup. It feels really, really nice on people. Some people like it because it's like a little bit of massage for them. A couple times from your readings, Haley, you wouldn't have read this part yet, but you don't do it before any chemical service. So not before perm and not before adding color, because some people have really sensitive scalp, and if you end up causing a little bit of an abrasion, then if the chemical gets onto it, it's really going to burn for them. So you pretty much do it every time before you wash someone's hair, except before chemical service. Okay? Okay. So parting the hair, you're going to go right from the front hairline to right up to the apex, which is the highest part of the person's head. And then you can clip it off and section from ear to ear. Now some people's hair you can just easily pull it apart. And then you guys are going to see that some people's hair just sections nicely off by itself. With actual real humans, you can push it around the ear and it'll sit there fine, right? Mannequin heads don't really have ears that stick out far enough. So you're going to use your little Denman brush. So it's nice and cushiony, feels really good. Okay, perfect. We will let the rest of the school know. Okay. What's that?
On your blog?
Maybe. Okay, so we're going to start in our front left-hand quadrant because we have the 4 sections of our head now. And you're going to take little diagonal partings. So you can use your fingers for this. If you get really techy, you can use 2 brushes, combs at once. It's something that takes a lot of practice. You're going to hold the hair up, taking your brush, you're coming at a 45-degree angle, and you're just causing 3 little rotations, and then you're pulling all the way through. So what it does is you're stimulating the scalp, and then you're pulling through, and that's also removing any tangles out of the hair. If you come across someone's hair that's really, really knotty, probably give it a nice little brush out first before you begin, because it's not going to feel good. And then you're just going to pull the hair back out of the way, go in, and take your next section. So again, 3 little strokes, and that one's got a bit of a tangle, so I'm going to be a little bit more gentle with it, and pull it all the way out. So you want to make sure that you're stimulating all the way through. And you keep working. So some sections will be bigger and your brush can't cover all of them, so don't cheap out and just go in the middle. You want to make sure then you move your brush around and get all 3 areas. And if you have to, again, just smooth that out. If you notice, if you guys come up closer here real quick, look at this hair that I've already brushed, and then if there wasn't as many tangles, can you see even the difference in the sheen, how this causes it to get that little bit of a shine? So what happens is the cuticles on your hair, when they're on here, they're like those little fish scales, and as it lays down, they close. So when you brush it, you're actually closing those cuticles off, which is what's causing the shine. So 3 little nice strokes. You're not ramming this in their head like that. You're just doing it super nice, light strokes. So then you finish your whole front section, and if you want, once you're done that section, you can take one of your little clips. It's one of our little silver clips, and you can always just clip it out of the way. Then you're going to move to your front and right hand quadrant. And we're going to brush that whole thing out, and then you move to the back. And when you get to the back sections, you're going to go the opposite way. So we're going to pull the hair forward this way. So our 3 little strokes, and then all the way out. And then this is where too, if you have your clips, because the hair can get a little messy, just clip it off to the side, because the last thing your client wants is to have hair like this pushed in their face, right? They're kind of sitting there. Everyone knows how itchy hair can get on their face. So clipping off the sections, and then when you're done, clip it away. Take your next section, your 3 little strokes, and then all the way out. Okay? So I'm going to have you two set up and go ahead and start doing scalp brushing. Zeta, you need to